been a bit busy since last time. I haven't done a huge amount to the base, but I have seen a field research outpost over there, so we're going to go and check that out. I've built this unloading dock, and let's see if I can land this without crashing. Oh, a bit overloaded, so I've got to be a bit careful here. What have I been doing? There we go. Roll. Sorry. There we go. So, we're down. So yeah, since last time, I have... Yeah, so since last time, I built all this stuff here. It works pretty well. I've got 2 refiners, and they've both got the 2 speed, 1 power, and 1 yield module. And hopefully this works. Yes. So yeah, I've got sorters because I'm planning on making a greenhouse somewhere around here. That'll be a later thing. Let's recharge. So yeah, I've built myself a few things in there, and I'll show you this first. So I've noticed that I've sort of unintentionally gone cyberpunk with that. So I thought I'd just add neon to this because neon is cyberpunk, right? And I built myself a new forklift, but this one I've had to add artificial mass to it because I went up here and it just sort of fell over, but that seems to solve the problem. And I've got myself an assembler here I'm actually using, and I've got nothing in that one, is there? No. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so I've been like building my own things. I've done a few encounters. I've had a couple of wolves come at me. But yeah, all this I built here because I can't be bothered to go to my other base and bring everything here. It's too much to do. So I'll show you what new stuff I've done. But first, I got this hopper here. Now this was a random encounter, but I managed to get in and claim it without getting killed by the turrets. So I kind of like it. I think it's a kind of fits in with the whole sort of crappy theme I'm going for. I've changed a few things. I gave it these extra mag plates at the bottom, and I've changed a few other blocks. But yeah, I kind of like it how it is. I might just leave it here as a set piece. And I'll show you. I might as well go through the house. Yeah, in here I added a few twinkling lights. I didn't add too many, so I thought I don't want to strobe the whole place. But, you know, I think having one there, and I think I've got one in here. Yeah, because I think it makes it look a bit more sort of like run down to have the occasional blinky light. Then up here, so it's not a huge amount, but I've made a start. So I've put lots of tables and chairs in, so I thought this would be an eating area. And I put some plants in. Sorry, a fly went down my throat. Yeah, the plants are actually quite limited, but you know, it's better than nothing, right? So they can come here and garden with their plants, I guess. And around here I've made, it's meant to be, you know, like ramen stands and things. I was trying to go for that, but then I sort of decided, well, these food processors look like vending machines. So I thought, you know, this is kind of a cafe where people get their food, and this is meant to be a gaming table. So air hockey or I don't know, whatever. And then I've done one more thing up the stairs. So I built myself another house here. It's empty at the moment, but I just thought it looked better having something bigger rather than an empty space up here. And then here I've got a clinic. So we've got, say, chairs are limited, so no, I would rather have had benches, but chairs it is. So I've got my chairs there, and then this has got some blue lights for a change. See? And I've got the battered white paint. I thought it makes it look grubby, but sort of semi-clean. So yeah, there's my clinic, and I think that's all I've done. Yeah. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my military ship that I built, that one. And we're going to go and check out that research station. So, I'll see you when I get there. Okay. So I haven't battle tested this yet, and I don't know really what I'm heading into. That is a RLCM. So it's not hostile at the moment, but some of these places, like, you get closer, like to rob the joint, and they fire on you first, but that doesn't seem to count towards the reputation. But if you shoot back, then that does. Yeah, have a gun camera. Yeah, I don't know what the research outpost is. And it's a ways away. I can't see jack shit on the cameras yet. Oh, I do like this ship though. I think the conversion went quite nicely on it. I think it's a. I did do a blueprint just in case this dies. I haven't got a 3D printer yet, but I'll make one. Alright, camera. Let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, is that what my initial base was? It might be what my... Oh, shit. Nearly crashed there, didn't I? What button is it? There. So I just want to see if I get attacked. I hope I don't, because I like this ship. So not so far. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to back up to about 800, because that's the basic turret range. Mind you, if I get attacked, I want backup, don't I? Yeah, screw it. Let's just go for it. Be a pussy about it. Can I see better? Yeah, kind of. So, I think here should be fine. There's a good chance that I'm going to die to interior turrets here. Yeah, I see one there. Hang on, 5. Yeah, I see one there. Yeah, I think this is the same as my initial base. So, I was like thinking I don't really want to make enemies with the NPC factions, but I do want to rob them, so... You know. Thank you very much. I like this Gatling turret I got. It's kind of awesome. Alright. I think there are 3 turrets, memory serves. But it might have just been 2. Yeah. Let's go around. Yeah, this Gatling turret seems to be quite effective, doesn't it? Alright, is there any there? No, but what's that circle? Let's find out. Is that a turret? Can't see a turret, so let's go a bit closer. Yeah, I think this is the same as my initial base that I got, so I can't remember what's inside. I do have I found this pistol. I don't really like the guns in this game. The recoil's kind of ridiculous. We'll see. Let's see what's in here. So that should have split the grid. So it depends where the power is. Fuck that up, didn't it? Okay. Alright. So power. See what's in here. Yoink. Oh, it's level 2. It's better than nothing, right? Okay. Let's get in. Yep, right. I think if I break down this, because this has got a console, I can check for turrets. Turret. Right, we should be clear. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to land my ship, and then I'm going to rob the joint. So, do I have storage? I don't remember if I put storage on this. Find out soon. I should have landed it anyway, because I nearly run out of jetpack then, and I would have been fucked. Right. I mean, I've got storage here. It's for ammunition, but it's fine. Let's put these in. Okay. So if I land, I'm quite impressed with those Gatling turrets. They really fuck shit up, don't they? Right. So we want to get close, but not too close, in case there's a bomb. Okay. See if we can land without dying. I got a bit slow because I have a track. I have a kind of a track record of crashing on landings. It's happened more than I'd like to admit. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Anything good? Anything shiny? Can I see what's in? Really? Okay, so it doesn't look like there's nothing great here. Ice. What's in here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to rob the place. I'll show you in a cargo container afterwards. That's probably easier, isn't it? I think I've pretty much got everything worth taking out of there. I had to build myself a new cargo container, but we didn't get anything great. I mean, got some food up in there. Yeah, but we got some materials and didn't read that pad actually. Is that maker marker? Nope. Yeah, so I'm not sure it was worth the reputation hit because we didn't get much that was worth having, but yeah. I mean, we got some materials, I guess, but yeah, it wasn't. I don't think this was worth the reputation hit. So, don't think we'll bother with this again. So we got that off. Yeah, but like I say, at least I know the Gatling turrets are kind of awesome. Let's go home. So anyway, the plan today. Yeah, plan today is we want to make a a greenhouse with crops and stuff. I'm trying to think while I'm playing. Yeah, so what I want to do is have a larger greenhouse with like rows and rows of the crop. Okay, nearly home. Yeah, so the plan today is I want to make a it's not really a greenhouse, but you know, if you plant the crops outside, the weather kills them, which is kind of stupid. So I have to make an enclosed area. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to land without crashing, hopefully. I'll unload this later, I can't be bothered now. But yeah, I reckon probably that way I'll make a greenhouse. Let's see if I can land this without dying. Landy land. There they go. And lock that. I do want to put solar panels on this to charge it. But oh yeah. Cool. Get some here. Yeah, so as I say, I'm not sure it was really worth the reputation hit. What did I get? It was RVAT, wasn't it? I'm only minus 20. So, you know, it's not too bad. They're not hostile yet. But yeah, I don't think I'll bother raiding NPCs again, because it really wasn't worth it. But anyway, plan today. I think what I'll do is I'll come like down here and go along and build the greenhouse somewhere around there. I think that'll look pretty good. But yeah, I'll get some steel. Don't know how much I've got. Well, that's not going to be enough. Production. Oh yeah. I had to name it. All these ones are from the factory, so this is the working one. Okay, so let's make 10,000, I reckon. Should be enough. So while that's going on, yeah, I'm going to extend the road down. I think I'll probably come out. Imagine, I don't mind that hovering over the edge like that. I think that's actually okay. So, Shift P. There we go. 6. Yeah, what I want to do is maybe have. Might as well go into the ground with that, haven't we? Okay, I want one more so it's actually anchored. If no, 6. Push 6, dig. Right. Yeah, so don't worry, I'm not going to do a road building episode. But what I'm going to do is I'll get started on it and sort of box out the main ideas, and I'll plumb it all in and show you it later. So we want, I think this plane here, plane, elevation, whatever you want to call it, 9, 10, 12. So I think the plan is we want to go down like that, maybe out over the edge. That might look cool. Don't know how far that is though. It's probably further than it looks. Yeah, it's probably further than it looks. But yeah, I'm going to go down, then have a parking area here, and then I'll have a big greenhouse. And then what I've got to do is, where is it? This here is my ice. I'm pretty sure I've got it working. Yeah. So I'm going to need to plumb a pipe down and along to the greenhouse for the airlocks, because if you don't have them, everything dies. So yeah, what I'm going to do, like I say, I'm not going to just do a let's build block by block episode because it's boring, right? So what I'm going to do is I'll get building, and once I've got a bit more of a platform, I'll bring you back and show you where the plots are going and things like that. So yeah, it's going to take a while. So I've got, is that still that thing? Yeah, I've got basic footprint set up. So I think this should be big enough, and I'll have, this will be the building, this will be parking area here. I mean, I'll never use it obviously, but it'll be roleplay. Yeah, parking area there. Fucking ice. I'm so glad they added that to the game. Yeah, but thing is, right, a cyberpunk greenhouse is not something I've ever seen before. So I'm going to do my best. It might look crap, it might look awesome, but I really don't know. I'm just going to recharge. I do actually like these recharging stations. Okay, so yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'll fill this in. Should have a load of fire. Yep. Yeah, it's going to take a while, but I'll fill that in, and then I think what I'll do, yeah, I think the planters will have to be on this level, won't they? Yeah, so I'm going to have to chop these out and put the planters in on top of, yeah, I didn't think of that. Instead of kind of train of thought, but yeah, I'm going to have to put conveyors under them. Yeah, these. Yeah, instead of just steel, because the planters sit on the conveyors, don't they? Yeah, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'll build in stripes, and then I'll put the fuck off of that ice. Yeah, then I'll put the conveyor thingies in there. Yeah, I didn't think of that, because I think here is going to have to be an airlock, because you have to have an airlock or with the air out and everything dies. Because like at the moment you see it's freezing, that would kill all the plants, you know, because apparently plants don't live outside. So yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. Where's that? Here somewhere. Want that steel? Thank you. Yeah, I didn't think of that. So I think what I'll do the outside, then the inside will just be like stripes. Yeah, that'll be better anyway, because then I can get round them. Might leave a space in the centre. Then I can get the ice, I can come down and under, and then have the pipe looking conveyors coming under here to a irrigation system. I think that'll work. Yeah, like I say, I'm not going to make you watch me build it, so I'll get going. I've finished, but I'm dying. Okay, that's good. Okay. So rest away. So what we got is this so far. So we've got 5 rows, and what I'm going to do is I'll find the centre. Don't have to be the centre, does it? Let's do it here. And what I'm going to do is put the there we go. There's some conveyors. Them no more. These ones. And I'm going to put them in middle because it's it'll connect them. Connects them up, but you can walk on it and it don't look ugly. So then we're going to do okay. Yeah, but I think I should be able to get a good amount of crops from this. I don't actually use them though. All I'm actually using is the kelp crisp. Yeah, because they're cheap. But I'm thinking like maybe I can get if I can get a good amount of crops going, then maybe I can do some other things. I'm not actually getting attacked by wolves as much anymore, which is good and bad. I mean, it's good because you get all the meat, but it's bad because you get attacked. But I haven't actually seen many of them around, and I don't know why. So yeah. Anyway, I think what the plan is, where is it? The neon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put planters down all the way along here, and I'll put neon strips above them. So I think, neon is cyberpunk, right? So I think I'll do that, and I'm not sure whether to put glass on the outside or if I should use the there's these ones, because I think that might look a bit better. And then maybe have like these at the top, or maybe just, I don't know, not planned it yet. But yeah, I've never really seen a cyberpunk greenhouse, so I'm not really got any references. So yeah, what's next is I'm going to put I think I'll put the planters in next. I won't plant them yet, obviously, but if I put them in next, and then I can get going with like trying to design the walls. I'm not sure what shape to do, because here we go. Like the factory. If I recharge and fly there. Y secondo. Right, so yeah, the factory I actually built because the original idea was I wanted it to look like an old Victorian style, sort of not quite steampunk but almost steampunk factory. And I think that's actually, it looks alright. But I actually really prefer this. I think it looks like way more interesting, and it's just random. So I'm trying to get this style into a greenhouse. I'm not really sure how. Maybe unless maybe I have like not much glass, do you reckon? Yeah, I think maybe if I don't have a lot of glass on it, I have more solid walls, maybe, because then it will look like the neon's actually giving us the light. Yeah. Yeah, I want to match it sort of to this. I mean, this I like, but it's not completely 100% yet. But I like how it looks, and I kind of want to transfer that over. So, yeah, I don't know. But I've actually run out of iron. Hang on. Yeah, because I ordered up a load of iron plates, but that's all it made. I had to cancel the other 6,000. So I'm going to have to go mining. Spike? What was that? You see anything new? Yeah. Oh, another lag spike. What's going on? Well, it's added something, but I can't see what. Yeah, lost my train of thought now. I mean, I'm scattered anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna get going. I'll get the not port. Yeah, I'm gonna start making a whole bunch of these, and I'll put these in, And see, I didn't think about the entryway, did I? I'm going to have a blank so I can get between the rows. Yeah, anyway. I'm gonna get that going and try and get the quad plots done and think about the layout a bit more. Yeah. Back soon. Okay, I think I'm about done. Recharge. Right. So I wasn't sure whether to put windows in or not, but I've tried to make it look kind of worn and beaten and dirty. Here you go. I haven't put the airlock in obviously yet, but yeah, look. So I reckon this looks okay. I mean, hang on. Yeah. So yeah, like I say, cyberpunk greenhouse is not something I've ever seen, so I think this is okay. So all I've got to do now is get the airlock sorted out, which is easy enough. So I'll do an airlock and then, sorry, cough. Yeah, so out here, probably underneath, I'll put some irrigation thingies, whatever they are. Called yeah, I think maybe 2 might be better. Don't know if I need 2, but I'm going to build 2. Yeah, let's land again. And then we'll get the airlock done, and I think we'll be about done. Let's go under here. I've got the vent there, so what do these look like anyway? So the back and the top, isn't it? Yeah, so if I go like that, yep, make sure it's, yeah, so if I have 2 of them, should be plenty, I reckon. And then all I've got to do is put an H2O2 generator in here as well, because I need to have the airlock working. Ooh. Oh yeah, the sun's actually out today, so I can show you the industrial bit better. So I think when I showed you, it looked very like washed out, but yeah, from this angle you can see the colours. So it's actually like yellow and white. I thought that looked quite industrially. I've got an H2O2 there. Could just make a hole in the bottom. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, then I've just got to run pipes along to here, then build myself an airlock, and yeah, I think we'll be about done. I'm not really sure. Like I say, I don't know what it's going to look like at night, so I only just finished it. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's okay. I'm going to get it planted up, and then we'll decide, right? But yeah, I've got to build an airlock, and I've got a pipe along here, and then to my vent. Actually, that's under the vent. There's a gap in there. Yeah, cool. So I can go from there and have it all in one. So, and I'm going to run that up to under here. There should be a thingy. Yeah. Cool. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to run the pipes out to there, and then we plant it up. I can get up here without. Yes. Haha. Okay, so I've got to get that done next. Okay, I think we're about done on that. Let me charge. Yeah, so I've added lights on the outside. I've got to tweak the colours off. But I think it's actually looking alright. Okay, I'm going to do that first. Hang on, this lights. Okay. Greenhouse. See? Okay. Now, I think I'll probably just stick with the whole sort of orange theme now. Here we go. How's that look? Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? So, like I say, I wasn't really sure what to do, so I just kind of randomly put like blocks in to make it not look too uniform. I've done all the plumbing under here, so I've got 2 of them. That should be enough. They should be working. And yeah, that goes up to here. So let's go inside. Now I haven't planted it up yet, so I've literally just finished. I've got an airlock here, which I hope works, because I'm going to look pretty stupid. Oh, it does. Cool. Right. But like I say, if you don't have the airlock and it's cold, all your crops will die. So you have to have an airlock, okay? But yeah, I think this is actually going to look alright. So I can have my... should probably put another planter there. Yeah, well, I think this looks alright. I mean, once it's planted up, I think it'll look better, but... no. So I'm going to go and get my seeds. And I don't know if I've got enough. Yeah, I won't do that right now. But I won't do it on camera. I've got to go and do a whole bunch more mining anyway, because I've run out of steel. But yeah, I think this actually looks alright. But what I might do is cheat to daytime and then show you what it looks like in the light. Just recharge again. Okay, there we go. So daytime. And there's weather as well. Weather. Move weather. Oh, just because it's better for the video, right? But yeah, like I say, I'm not really sure if I should have put windows in it or not. I think it's actually okay like it is. Because like I say, like I've never seen... I know it's not really that cyberpunk-y, but a vaguely cyberpunk version of a greenhouse. So I tried to make it look like it was just like utilitarian. So you go in. Don't need the airlock right now, but yeah, I think this is okay. I think it's like everything else. What I normally do is I'll build it, then I'll look at it and I think, yeah, maybe it needs that, maybe it needs that. So yeah, do you think it needs windows? I'm not really sure. I want to put any windows in. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Not die, fall to my doom rather. Yes, yeah, so like I'm saying, I don't know whether to put windows in it or not. I mean, I quite like how it looks on the inside. I don't need the airlock right now. Yeah, but I kind of like this, like, enclosed look. I think it looks pretty good. You know, but like I say, I don't know. I mean, from the outside, it just looks like a box. I've tried to make it look like it's in the spirit of the thing there, but I'm not sure if I've done that. It's difficult to tell, really. So, if you've got an opinion about it, just let me know. And I'm gonna probably go inside and take a thumbnail. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'll plant it up, then take a thumbnail. See, I'm learning. It might look better. But yeah, I think we're starting to get there. The up top market, I think, is starting to shape up. I'm not really sure what else to do up here. I might just put maybe another house here somewhere. Maybe. Get my hydrogen again. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? Right. Yeah. So, like I say, I might put another house like under in there somewhere. I'm glad I found this. I think it's a nice looking ship. Now, I kind of like the older battered look, and I'm not sure whether to make more of this kind of housing like around the place. I don't know, but I think the glitching lights I like, and yeah, I think it's shaping up all right. like I say, it's a lot of empty space up here, so I don't really know what to do. I think it might be more atmospheric to have like a ramen stall or, you know, cyberpunk stuff. But I'm not really. I haven't played the game, so I don't know about cyberpunk. So, yeah, I reckon we're starting to shape up. You know, I mean, we got a greenhouse, we got an extra house here, we got our clinic done. So I think it's okay. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this here, then go and plant it all up, and take a thumbnail, and then we're done. Oh, I've got to unload all this. Then we're done. Oh no, then I've got to go mining. Then I'm done for today. Maybe. Should I have forgotten something else? Okay. Bye.